Good morning, Gabriella. Good morning. You say good morning. Say good morning. Good morning. We're eating oatmeal for breakfast with blueberries. Hi friends, welcome back to the Bountiful Journey. I'm Sarah. I'm a mom of 8. So we are a family of 10 here, and I'm just gonna give you a little peek of what's going on today. All right, so yesterday we made some broth. It's been going for, I don't know, most of yesterday and all night and a little bit this morning. So I just turned it off. I'm gonna strain this out and then we will use this broth in recipes to come. But good stuff. Okay, so to make the broth, I just roasted 2 chickens. I think it was Saturday, because we made chicken soup on Sunday, which of course the broth would have been great to add into the soup, but I didn't have it then. So I just roasted 2 little chickens that we had in our freezer, and then after we pulled the meat off for the soup, or as much as we needed, I threw the bones back into a crock pot with some onions and some garlic cloves and some bay leaves. So I let that cook in the crock pot with water, for a good, at least 24 hours. It was a little longer than that actually, which there is still some meat on here. I mean, you can always pick it off and use it for some other things. But yep, now we have this wonderful broth, and it is more of a brown color because of them being roasted ahead of time. If you didn't roast them and you just had the bones, it would probably be a little bit lighter. But yes, wonderful broth to use. Nice and good for those cold seasons. For dinner today, I had Isaiah as my kitchen helper. His day is Mondays to help with dinner. And we just pulled out some frozen stuffed peppers that were prepped in our freezer, and we are putting them in the crock pot. So stuffed peppers for dinner tonight. I'm figuring a couple days leading up to Thanksgiving, we are just going to eat food that is ready in the freezer or already prepped. That way my major cooking focus is for our Thanksgiving meal, which I will make some on Wednesday ahead of time to give us an easier cooking day on Thursday. But yes, we just put these peppers in the crock pot, and then we're going to cover it with some I think I used marinara sauce and a little bit of water. Later I did add a can of diced Italian tomatoes to it. Before I serve these peppers, I also did put some shredded mozzarella cheese on top as well. Then that afternoon, we went to our homeschool skate, and we enjoyed skating with some friends. Dinner was nice and ready for us when we were ready to eat. I wanted to show you the broth after I strained it and I put it into an old pickle jar. So it almost made about a gallon's worth of broth there in my crock pot, and it is nice and gelatinous now that it is cold. And that is good. That's what you're looking for bone broth. It does have a little bit of fat separated on the top, so that is right there. But yep, we have some nice thick, gelatinous broth, which is great. Sometimes my broth doesn't always really thicken up like that. So good stuff right there. I just pulled it out and thought I would take a video because I'm adding it to a pot of beans. A little bit of broth into the beans to give it some more juice. And then that gives the kids some bone broth in our dinner tonight. But, yep, just wanted to show you that.
Look at Mama. Here you go.
Gabby. Gabby Patty.